Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Well, happy Thanksgiving. I want to make an update on my situation with my recent burnout / depression. I'm making a decision to give myself a little bit of a Christmas present by stopping all investing until the end of this year so I can live a little bit. So for example, I haven't been going bowling as of late, and I like to eat out a little bit more. Not necessarily eat crap, but eat out so I can socialize a little bit. So for example, I like the Whole Foods cafeteria, obviously, and there are a few restaurants that can do stuff that's suitable for me. I have dietary restrictions, and obviously I avoid sugar and MSG, among other things, and there are a few restaurants that have figured that out for me. So I want to do that more and take a break from investing, including in the bismuth and the mining stocks and all forms of investing for now. And so what was really nice was that I made my decision to do that yesterday. And today, as I head out to live my life again, I start my car, and my car spontaneously fixed itself. It was I had a problem with the car burning oil. I had the check engine light was coming on, and the check engine light turned itself off. And all of a sudden, I check my oil, and it doesn't seem to be a problem at the moment. I mean, granted, I know my car is aging, but, if I get a few weeks reprieve from it before it comes back, that's still a few weeks that I wouldn't have had. Imagine you're in financial trouble and you're given a reprieve. You can skip a mortgage payment or something like that, right? Yeah, it's not going to last forever, but it gives me some time to go enjoy my life for the time being. So I'm not upset about that, of course, and that's great. And I want to go out and enjoy life a little bit. Earlier this year, I teach at Phoenix College. A lot of my colleagues are complaining about how little they're paid. I kind of agree with them now. I didn't agree with them earlier this week or last month. But now that I actually want to live my life and I have to actually put the bismuth on hold, now I kind of agree. I wish I had money to do both, right? So I want to circle back to my eating disorder, because something I saw online gave me a little bit of it's gave me a little sorrow, because I lived like him for some time. A football star that had an eating disorder attack this Thanksgiving. He doesn't call it such. But Travis Kelce was bragging about how he's going to spend Thanksgiving with his KFC. I can already hear when Taylor Swift finally breaks up with him, I can already hear a song about how, oh, you love your KFC more than you could ever love me. I can already hear. As soon as I saw that article, I heard it. We need to get some AI to get Taylor Swift to sing that, but don't tell her right now. But anyway, and so it reminded me of how I handled food in the past. Obviously, it wasn't KFC. But 4 years ago, I was in the throes of an eating disorder addiction like that. I would be at a computer Olympiad, and my opponents would be ready to start a game, and I had to go out to get my favorite foods, and then I would get lost. Because the Computer Olympia was held in Amsterdam, it was held in Tokyo. I didn't know my way around. I didn't read language. Language barriers, had to ask people about what was in the food. And then I would miss out on contests. I would skip out on seeing my girlfriend eat, just like Travis Kelce. I've done that before, so I totally related to it when I saw it, and I felt sorry for both of them. I made a resolution to normalize my relationship with food in 2020, and not long after that, one day I had gone to the grocery store. The toilet paper was sold out. All my favorite foods was sold out. My mom had called me while I was shopping in the grocery store. She was real worried for me. I was talking to one of the employees at the Fred Meyer, which is the grocery store we had in Seattle. And I asked her if she could please check on her computer when they would get these kielbasa sausages that I wanted. I couldn't find them. My mom overheard me saying that, and she says, you know, our stores are not that packed. Maybe I can find some here and overnight it to you. And I thought about it, and I told my mom, oh, no, please don't do that. I didn't want her to go into a crowded grocery store, a crowded post office. She was 61 years old at the time. She has type 2 diabetes. I didn't think that was a good idea. And as soon as I said it, I realized how crazy I was for. I tell my mom she shouldn't be doing that, and yet I'm running from store to store to store to do that. And I could only imagine what happens if Travis Kelce were to go to KFC today, and the employees there have quiet quitted, and he goes to another KFC and then another KFC, and I can only imagine the song about Travis running from KFC to KFC, looking for a KFC. I can kind of think about maybe she could sing another version of You Belong With Me about how Travis is upset about not finding KFC when they could be together, right? All right, happy Thanksgiving. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.